Got something on the SLS camera. Keren's father. She says hi.
You're still residing here? Give us a sign of any sort.
There's one on you right now.
I'm like building stomach acid, like to the point where I want to puke.
Welcome to Alternate Planes. Tonight we are in Alberton, Montana at the Montana Valley Bookstore. Said to be haunted. Over the years they've heard whispers, they've seen some people walking, some some entities, there we go.
Start over. The owner, Keren, she has some interesting stories. The locals here have talked about this building being haunted since the early 1900s. The building was built in 1910. Used to be a meat shop. It is definitely haunted. So we're gonna go inside, do our investigation, and find out what we get. Don't forget to go to alternateplanes.com, click the story link. If you have any stories, fill out the forms. If we find your story valid, we will come and investigate. He's a pretty birdie.
You're so pretty. He knows over 100 words.
Well, if he starts saying, "Get out," I'm getting out.
My parents bought the building in 1973. We've been open continuously ever since, and before it was a bookshop, it was a butcher shop and meat market built in 1910.
There's been other stories besides just your own of the strange activity that's happened in this building. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, I've had customers through the years say that they have felt spirits in here. They feel it down the religion aisle. They will feel it in the basement. They will just feel spirits throughout the building.
When was the first time you had anything? This was your father, correct?
Yes. Dad was killed in 1981. Summer of 81, my oldest brother was here. Went out the outside stairway upstairs, because that was the only way to get upstairs at the time, and he saw my dad sitting in a chair up in the room upstairs. And the way he described it was exactly how Dad would sit. He would sit with one leg over on his knee, and he would sit with his hands behind his head looking up, and Ken goes, "Dad's upstairs." 8 or 10 years ago, I did some work in the shop and had to move a bookcase. And when I went to pick it up, I started thinking, and last time I moved this bookcase, Dad and I were moving it. And right after I thought that, he walked right past me around the corner and down the aisle. And I just smiled and said, "Hey, Dad, how are you?" And that was all I saw.
How did that make you feel?
Comforting and happy, because I was pretty close to my dad. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Just amazing to see him.
So have there any guests coming into the store or customers, have they told you about experiences that they've had?
The religion aisle. And nobody's ever said something specifically like who they saw. They just sense and feel.
Just can feel a presence.
And I have had anything from just your regular run-of-the-mill people make comments about it, all the way to what I would call very conservative religious extremists in a sense that they're just so old-fashioned. And some of them have told me, you need to get rid of those Eastern religion books, you need to get rid of the books on astrology. So years ago, I changed the order of the aisle. They used to be at the front, and then I worked my way down. And then I thought about it, and I went, well, as a believer, it all hinges on the Christian faith, so I moved everything and I put them at the end of the aisle. So now it seems that if there are spirits in there, they're down at the end of the aisle, because I've had super great Christian people come out of that aisle and they go, "We don't like being at the end of the aisle." And I go, "But there's Christian fiction down there." And they go, "Yeah, but there's all that other stuff too." So I don't know. I don't know. And they've never said it's bad or creepy or scary, like a negative thing. They've just always come away saying it's a happy spirit.
So we've never had anything super strong or scary or anything like that. It's just a little bit of residual haunting. So, well, if you don't mind, we're going to go ahead and do our investigation here.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Keren. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dennis. Subscribe to Alternate Planes. Do you believe in alternate planes?
I've got the voice recorder in my pocket, which I'm just going to turn it on and let her run. And then, well, actually, that microphone right there, that picked up the voices last time from the graveyard.
It did. That one did.
It did, and this did not.
Yeah, so
But-
let's just use that.
Well, I'm going to use it anyway
Go.
for purposes of the camera, we're going to run this too.
And I have the EMF reader. This right here measures the electromagnetic frequencies and the temperature. All right, so I'm going to walk down the religion aisle. The REM pod earlier just went off at 68.6 degrees, 68.3. Nothing changing. Wow, these are seriously such big bookshelf. All right, nothing down here.
No fluctuations in temperature at all.
Nope, still staying at 68.5, 68.7.
Watch that top number because it's going to kind of go from 0.1, 0.2, right in that area. That's mostly lighting because we have electrical devices inside that's going to make it come up a little bit.
0.5, 0.6.
0.5, but you're standing right on top of it.
Right, and there's electrical down here.
Yeah.
As soon as it got off, it went back down. Okay.
0.4, 0.4. It's staying at 0.4, 0.3. The young adult, little kid section, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, 0.3. A little warmer here, 70 degrees.
Temperature went up.
Yeah, it went up. Now it's at 1.2, just because I'm near you.
It's possible. You're picking up the energy from the camera.
1.5. Yeah, we're at 1.5.
I'm moving away from it.
1.6.
The electrical box is back here.
Okay.
So go back towards the breaker box here and see what that does.
0.5.
That's 0.5. So that's not.
Over
that's
there
not
was
picking
one,
up-
like 1.6.
Yeah, it's 1.5 over here. That's a little bit interesting.
Well, let's head down to the basement, see if anything. Low bridge behind you, watch. Mind your head. Back in the day, that's what they said over in the UK. Mind your head. Back here, this door right here, she said that she would hide back here when her kids were younger, and she would pop out and scare the bejesus out of them. Oh, 1.8.
1.8.
So 0.4.
Where did the 1.8 pop up?
Right, about right here, when I had turned.
Okay. And look at it. Watch your temperatures too. So now we're at 66.8. This corner above us was 70.
70.
So we've dropped 4 degrees. Can you raise this up towards the ceiling here? 0.9, 0.145.
So let's move ourselves down. Electric box. See ya.
3.6.
3.6, 3.3, 68 degrees.
So it's 2.5 degrees warmer here than it was there.
It's staying around between 66 degrees to 68 degrees,
Right.
especially down here in the cooler basement.
Significant would be like a 10 to 20 degree drop.
Still at 0 mgs. mgs.
Right. Milligals.
Milligals. Who comes up with this word? Milligals. There's a million gals. 0.2. That's oh, plus I'm in the romantic novel section right here. Man, you'd think the temperature would go up here.
As well as the humidity.
Why does it feel so humid down here?
Down the romance aisle.
It does feel heavier down here.
Back in this corner. What is it?
0.3, 0.4, 0.1.
0.3, 0.4.
67.8 degrees.
Okay, so not much of a temperature change then. Okay.
Are you feeling some over there, Dennis?
A little bit. I would like to do a little meditation in a little while.
We'll continue back upstairs, but then we're good with our first walkthrough of getting all the any electromagnetic fields, or just kind of feeling out the building so we can set up our cameras, our equipment once it gets dark. 2.2. Once again, we're by here. So I guess, we'll chalk it up to the computers right now, but we'll see here in a few hours once it gets dark and after the meditation.
And currently there is no significant change in temperature.
Nope, still 67 to 66.
Significant changes in the temperature can indicate where an entity can be lingering or hiding. They like to do is stay in the corners because they don't want to reveal themselves. They don't want to be involved, really. Some do. Some do. Some will, make themselves known.
Right where you guys came from, We just caught a spike, 0.7. You said we could go in there. It's just kind of like a small storage closet.
0.7 or 7.0.
0.7.
We could have another electrical source behind the door. There are 2 light bulbs up here. They are not on if they're a live wire, but there's still current running to them. That could theoretically spike the EMF meter.
Of all the places where a spirit might decide, you know what, we're getting away from these guys. They may go
So
back there.
yeah,
So
well,
I don't care. It'll take me just a minute to open it up, but you can go back there.
okay, that's interesting. Keith, are you still rolling?
Yeah.
So Karen just got done saying that there are no electrical wires that are hot back there in that room.
Behind that wall.
Yeah, so back behind that wall, if there's no running electricity to get a 0.7 peak on the EMF, could be something.
A heater box, and I put atlases in it.
Oh, cool.
I can get in here. But this room, we just pulled the whole ceiling out. I mean, it's got electrical wire, but we turned them off because it's not knob and tube, but it might be knob and tube. You know what I mean? Like
Yes, I do.
that is not live. I turned it off ages ago because of the deteriorated condition of it. When people, if the lights go out, this is where I want to be. I think
That wraps up us finding the spot to put gear to set up the equipment. We're gonna wait till it gets a little bit darker. That's when we'll do the meditation and go to those spots.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Once it gets dark.
Dennis, we are in position.
Can you tell me your name?
Ooh, got something on the SLS camera. Are you Karen's father?
I didn't.
I don't know. I still have it.
It's setting that thing up. I'm getting freaking chills right now.
Yeah.